This is breaking news of a tragic nature. Tony Stewart, while racing in upstate New York last night in a sprint car, has been involved in a fatal accident resulting in the death of 20-year-old driver Kevin Ward Jr. Or I should say incident rather than accident. Something happened on the track. Tony Stewart and Kevin Ward Jr. got together and Ward wound up in the wall. As drivers will do, it happened at Watkins Glen yesterday with J.J. Yaley. Will get out of the car and confront the other driver. Now, most sanctioning bodies will tell you, unless there's fire, wait till the safety crew gets to you to get out of the car. If there's no fire, stay in the car. If you're okay, in NASCAR, for instance, they say drop your one to net. Let the safety crews know you're okay. They can get to you. They'll get you out of the car when it's safe. Well, Kevin Ward Jr. got out of the car. Now, this video is all over YouTube, and I've said this before in a vlog. I refuse to watch fatal motorsports crashes. I've only been to one race. It was the Atlanta race in '91, the season finale, where somebody's been killed in an actual race, and that was a pit crew member, Mike Rich of Bill Elliott's crew. And thankfully, I was on the backstretch, and it happened in the pit, so I couldn't actually see what happened. I have been present at least 3 times at racetracks where drivers have had heart attacks while racing and died. But the reports are still sketchy. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Daylight Time, 6:04 actually by the clock on the computer, are still sketchy what happened. But the reports I've been reading on Facebook and other media says that Stewart, when Kevin Ward Jr. came at him, gunned the engine. This would have been under caution, obviously. Now, it says that as of right now, it's not being investigated as a criminal matter. As of right now, that could be key. This is a track, and I'm going to try to pronounce this, Canada-Yuga Motorsports Park, somewhere in upstate New York, Ontario County. I've never been anywhere near New York, so I can't tell you anything about it. And frankly, I'm not a fan of road racing. I wouldn't go to Watkins Glen for, you'd have to pay me a lot of money to go watch a race at Watkins Glen. But now, I've said this in a vlog before, I don't approve of fatal motorsports crashes on YouTube. I don't watch them. Now, the only exception I make, in old school NASCAR, who I subscribe to, uploaded an ARCA race from '91 with a fatal crash, and in the description he said, warning, fatal crash shown. I'm okay with it in complete race uploads, but I don't know what's going to happen. Of course, thoughts and prayers go out to Kevin Ward Jr.'s family, very young, 20 years old, but I just don't know. Tony Stewart is legendary for his temper. I will be tuning in. By the way, I just watched a story on Fox Sports 1, Fox Sports Live on it, which is a first for me. I've never watched that channel other than a racing broadcast. I don't watch it. You know, people that watch my We Want Speed channel vlogs know how I feel about that channel. But this is a tragic situation. I just don't know what's going to happen. Tony Stewart's legendary temper, it just makes you wonder.